And then something else that's huge, another huge theme is new movie releases. So one of the reasons why we chose to do a Cowabunga Summer is because there is a new Ninja Turtles movie that's coming out in August. And so if you haven't seen the preview, you need to go watch it because it looks like it's a lot of fun. But we got a Ninja Turtle costume mascot, a new mascot a few months ago. And he's been a huge hit in the community, and he's been a huge hit with all of our kids.
I just want to introduce my Chief of Operations inside our flagship dojo. Let's give it up for Miss Lisa Corley!
It's nice to be with everybody here today. I like to throw a good party, so it's one of my favorite things to do. So events is my thing. I love it, and that's what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about epic parents' night out events. Who loves a good party? Well, let me start by telling you a little bit about myself. I know I've shared with some of you. My name is Lisa Corley. I actually came to Siegler's Karate Center about 15 years ago now. My husband actually signed my son up during back to school season for classes. He was a little dragon, but it was the best decision. About 3 months later or so, I got started on my martial arts journey. My son is Mr. Daniel. If you don't know, he's a senior instructor at SKC and part of 7FD. And we joke about it to this day because I actually earned my black belt before he did because he started as a little dragon. So little point of contention there. So I've actually been a team member for over 10 years now. I think Miss Jennifer just asked me at some point like, hey, do you want to come help us here? And I started at the bottom just as something extra to do while my kids were growing up. Their family, it became family. I'm still here. Love what I do. I directly support Mr. Siegler and Miss Jennifer. I'm the Chief of Operations at our flagship school. I help lead, train, equip, guide, supervise, and support the team on a day-to-day basis. I'm always focused on goals, systems, accountability, and of course, most importantly, service. All right, so let's talk about epic parents' night out events. Here's some pictures from some of our favorite events, I would say, in the last 8 months or so. So these are all recent pictures. You've got our team members up here in the corner. These are some of our instructors. This was Superhero Night. It's a huge event that we do in October. It's an annual event that we do around Halloween. It's a favorite. Next to that, you'll see a picture of Elves Night Out. That's something that we do in December. Gives parents a great opportunity to go out on the town, get that last minute shopping done. It's a huge hit. We even have a snowball fight here in Georgia, believe it or not. So these guys over here in the middle on the left, this is a group of teens. In addition to having epic parents' night out events, we have epic teen nights. And we do that on the Friday night before we have our parents' night out event on Saturdays. This is something we've done now since the beginning of the year. It's been a huge success, and we do these back to back, and we run the same themes for the teens that we run for the kids. Their activities might be structured a little bit differently geared towards the age group, but we do that back to back. We recently had in April, we had Level Up Night. So Mario movie came out in April. We structured our parents' night out event and our teen night around that. We had a great time. These are some of our kids that came dressed as Mario and Luigi. We've got some more Superhero Night pictures down here. Mr. Waters, he loves to get dressed up, take it to the max for every event. You got to have somebody like that in your school that's just willing to be as silly and far out there as possible. It is super engaging for the kids. So if it's not you, you've got to find somebody that's willing to dress up in the tinsel Christmas tree hat and all of that stuff. Right here, you can't hardly see it, but he even had this funky mustache that he drew on with a marker, and he kept it on all week. Mr. Daniel and Mr. Waters actually did something new this year. It was our first time doing it. We did an event in January called Battle of the Senseis. Saber Wars, I'm going to talk a little bit more about today because it was a really exciting, fun event that we did last year. And I've heard about some other school owners that have done this event, and it's been pretty successful. It's a favorite, so I'm going to share more about that one with you. So this one was great. So these are just some pictures of some of the themes that we created for Parents Night Out. This month actually, we're having a Cowabunga Ninja Night. So our whole theme is based around Ninja Turtles this summer. And so we're having a Cowabunga Summer Challenge. Theme your things around holidays and seasons like we do for back to school or in the winter, different things like that. And then something else that's huge, another huge theme is new movie releases. So one of the reasons why we chose to do a Cowabunga Summer is because there is a new Ninja Turtles movie that's coming out in August. And so if you haven't seen the preview, you need to go watch it because it looks like it's a lot of fun. But we got a Ninja Turtle costume mascot, a new mascot a few months ago. And he's been a huge hit in the community, and he's been a huge hit with all of our kids. So we're able to incorporate him into the new movie release. And we're also working on partnering with our local movie theater to be able to do a booth at the movie release. So we're building this up to be a big deal so that everyone's excited and it helps keep everyone engaged about that. And also, like I told you a minute ago when I was showing you pictures, our Mario themed night Level Up, it was based around the new Mario movie that came out. So that's always, a big hit. These are just some of the themes that you can use. Of course, there's a million things that you can come up with out there, but we have found that these standard themes are the most popular ones in our school.